Bad camera angle, I know, but I'm not trying too hard with this video. I'm here to talk about the loss, not death loss, but, you know, of two friends and the contrast of the situation between the two. First person is Nick. I had to stop being friends with Nick because Nick was in a few videos, was mentioned in a video called Video from the Library, and was uh, the person in the at my friend's house video. I know that's not exactly what it was called, but you know what I'm talking about. The person with the, red dyed hair. I stopped being friends with that person because every day something would happen between me and him. Like, there would be an argument or a disagreement, or Nick would just straight up be a dick ass to me. New term now, dick ass. But you know, and every month there'd be some kind of huge argument. Nick would always say I'm a bad friend. Whatever bull, you know, it's just a bunch of bullshit. But you know, it would happen every month. It was like a period, and Nick would always say, and Nick even posted on the same day of the split, if I keep hanging around with this person, it's gonna hurt me more and more and more. And so, seeing that it hurt Nick, I said to Nick, we need to stop being friends. And Nick, was not trying to help the situation. Nick was just being a piece of shit. But that's usual Nick. But you know, it's hard because I've known Nick since sixth grade, and I have known about Nick since fifth, and I'm in ninth grade now. So how many years is that? It's like 3 years. I mean, it might not seem a lot, but it a lot happened in between those years that formed a strong bond. And so it's hard, and it's even harder because whenever Nick would lose someone, social media, real life, Nick would post about them for 5 days. Nick would care a lot, and with this, Nick got over it, or at least posted saying he got over it in not even a day. And it hurts because it makes me think that Nick didn't really care that much from the beginning, which, I mean, recently it never really seemed like Nick cared that much, because Nick, would always say, if I keep hanging out with this person, it would hurt me, and so I had to stop being friends with Nick, because if it's gonna hurt Nick, I would rather hurt Nick just once and have him get over it than have it be repeated over and over again, and it just builds up over time, bottles a lot of emotions, and for both of us. And friend number two, and that is Bella. And let me just get back on Nick for a second. We're probably, most likely, not going to be friends again, ever, because it wasn't a good bond as of recently. So, also, Nick blocked my ex-boyfriend, not like a bad ex, but like, still one that I'm friends with. Nick blocked him from, his story. Nick blocked me from his story, blocked me off of his normal account. Well, not normal, but like a second vent account. Which, it makes me think, Nick doesn't want to try at all. And, Nick, during the breakup between us, Nick would say, oh, are you sure about this? Do you really want to do this? And I go, it's up to you. And Nick would push it onto me. Nick would, freak out, and I don't get Nick. Okay, I don't get him. And it's not like our bond was actually ever good. Let me just erase everything I said, because the bond was never actually really good, because every single day I would have to talk to my other friends. All of them would always tell me, Nick was not nice to me today. Nick would not be nice really to anyone. And if Nick's gonna hit back at this video, I don't even think Nick knows about this account. But if Nick hits back at this saying, "Oh, Lorenzo's a lying piece of filth," I have photo evidence again, like the story time videos. I have evidence. I have screenshots. It's not like it's something that I'm just throwing out with no evidence, because I do have evidence. So it's not that bad. Nick's not gonna enjoy this video if he sees this, but Nick blamed it on me too. Nick would say, Nick did say at the end, if you want to fix what you did, message me back. It's not what I did, Nick. It's you. And Nick always went around with that stupid excuse saying, "Oh, you lied about Aiden recording a video of me," because we got into a big argument recently, which mostly caused this. And I lied to Nick saying that Aiden recorded things. And Nick said, the reason why I lied was so you can confess. And it worked, okay? If you didn't say anything like that, if what Aiden said wasn't true at all and you never said that, I would understand you getting mad at me lying about the recording. But I said it so that you would confess, and guess what? It worked. You said that afterwards. And you lied about me all the time with no goal in the end besides of, making me seem like a bad person, saying that I faked my illnesses, faking my, bad times, faking knowing people, faking, having a boyfriend named Jake, I I don't get what the goal there is, because at least with my goal I had a good result. It showed that you are a piece of garbage. You are a person that doesn't really deserve much. But with you, what was the goal for you? Now, friend number 2, that's Bella. I made a video against her once, not knowing what she was like recently, and I have I think an hour-long video of me talking to her and getting things sorted out. But I'm just comparing this with Nick to show a contrast between breakups. And I know me and Bella will cross paths again. We've already discussed this. Bella left because social media was ruining her life. It was hurting her more than it was doing her any good. So Bella left, and Bella, talked to us. Bella, was saying, "Oh, I'm leaving because I need to leave. If I keep going, I'm probably gonna end up in a bad situation. I hope you're not all mad at me." So, Bella had to leave. And me and Bella, Bella's already said she most likely will come back, which I really hope she does. I really couldn't see her just never coming back. I don't think that's really gonna happen ever. Like with anyone, when something ends, I don't think it's a deadline. I think, something always brings it back, no matter what it is, good or bad. And me and Bella's bond was never good, but it turned good because it was all a big misunderstanding. So it gets me thinking, things can be the goal, or not goal, like that doesn't make sense. But the situation can be the same, but what happened building up to it, completely different. So, Nick's probably gonna see this. Nick's gonna throw shade at me on his vent account, but I don't care. Okay, you always post on your vents that you're a bad person and you're the reason why you push everyone away. But with this situation, apparently that you were the good guy and that I pushed you away, even though I told you why I pushed you away, because you pushed me away and you always made me feel like I wasn't helping you. So are you the good guy or the bad guy, Nick? Are you the good or the bad? Because you always say you're the bad guy, but you act like you're the good guy. Are you pretending to be bad, or are you pretending to be good? Are you actually good, or are you actually bad? You can only be one of them, Nick. Thank you.